has been a wonderful 2 weeks. We've come together as a congregation to provide a warm bed and a hot meal to individuals who are housing insecure.
For the last 14 days, St. Peter's Church has been home to people who don't have a regular roof over their head. They've been able to enjoy some stability, security and support as part of the Interfaith Shelter Network rotational program, which involves different religious groups from across San Diego taking turns to host homeless guests.
They're not different from you and I, and circumstances have been such that they are here, and I just love listening to their experiences.
After being homeless for 10 years, it's been really tough because there's no one that's really helped.
KPBS News first met Charles Seiler when he arrived at St. Peter's 2 weeks ago, with all his worldly belongings packed into a few boxes and bags. With nowhere to live, Charles often sleeps in his car.
There have been several times, and I can only say like a handful of times, where someone's tried to help, but for whatever reason, I just couldn't make enough to establish myself.
The number of guests was lower than initially predicted. Volunteers think it's mostly due to the new COVID vaccine requirements. But Interfaith says calls to the organisation have increased from a few per day to around 20 per day in the last couple weeks. And there have already been some success stories too. Out of the 4 guests at St. Peter's, 1 has just landed a job and another has been reunited with their children. The focus is now on relocating them to the next location, St. James's Catholic Church in Solana Beach, where 2 more families will be joining them.
We will move anyone who doesn't have a car. We will move all of their stuff. We will move anyone who doesn't have a car. We will move all of their stuff for them, their belongings, and for those that have a car, they'll be responsible for their own stuff.
Charles eventually hopes to find a job, somewhere to live, and to start a family of his own. But for now, he and the other guests are just grateful for somewhere safe to stay at night. Claire Strong, KPBS News.